I find it odd that you have Charlie Kirk, a man that hops from college to college. He says offensive stuff, but not that offensive, guys. Not that offensive. They put a mouth on this man's neck. Then you have Hebrew Israelites standing in the same spot every week, every Saturday. You know where to find them if they're in your city. You know where to find them, guys. You know which corner to go to. You know which time of the day to go to them. They're out in the open. A very predictable thing in the same spot every week, yet no incidents. And they're screaming the most offensive things pink people could possibly hear. The white man is the devil. He's the devil the Bible speaks of. He's going to be exterminated, eradicated, and brought into slavery by the Most High God. Get down and lick my feet. You are the devil. We're going to tear you to shreds. You know, just saying the most offensive things these people could possibly hear. Yet somehow I have not heard of any incident of them ever getting fatally shot, of them ever getting defeated by the pink people. It shows that the Most High is protecting his people. Even the camps, you know, I don't really talk about the camps that much on my videos. I have a really love-hate relationship with the concept of camps. I love the concept of camps because they are waking our people up. I hate the concept of camps because it forms like this cult type mentality where you cannot disagree. And if you do disagree, it's a huge problem. And there's a lot of division in it, and there's a lot of falsehoods in it. There's a lot of idolatry in it. I have my problems with it, but I also like there's a lot of division, but there's also a lot of unity as well in a strange way. There's a lot of strength in it. It's waking our people up. I love those aspects of the camps. And you know, I believe the Most High still loves the camps. I think he still loves the camp members. I think he still loves the New Testament worshipers as well. Because they still, you know, remember, y'all said he's gonna put blindness on our people, you know, and he's slowly taking it off. He's slowly taking the blindfold off. He ain't just gonna take it off immediately like the snap of a thumb. I was one of them before, guys. It took me years. It took me time to get to where I'm at right now. So there's patience that Yah is having with those people. He understands the situation. He the one who made us serve the other God. He said it in Deuteronomy 28 that we would serve other gods. So the reason why they serve another God is because Yah made them do that. So Yah is going to take that blindfold off them eventually. Yah is using the camps right now to wake up our people. And Yah has protection over them. He has protection over New Testament Israelites, and he has an extreme amount of protection over us Torah only Israelites, guys. And I got the proof, guys. Watch this video of this Israelite man get a gun to his face and still be able to defeat.
Man,
you don't care?
No, I don't care. Get out of here.
I'm from the turtle trend.
All right, whatever.
Buddy, you're here for 90 meters.
Let me get a precept. This is about the Bible here. If you don't have any questions regarding the Bible, get down the street.
What the Bible, man? I'm from the turtle
This is
trend.
Job 9:24. Job
9:24 what? You know who the you're talking to? That's my turtle trend.
Okay.
Okay? I'm native.
Okay.
And you're gonna come talk to me and you're gonna tell me the step. Who the are you?
Okay, so let me read you something.
Who the are you?
Let me read something.
Because you're gonna preach.
Let me read to
and
you.
then you're gonna talk to me.
Let me read to you.
Who the are you?
First of all, you gotta calm down.
I gotta calm down, but you're one call me a imposter.
Yeah,
you're here protesting.
I am.
My clan. Yeah. But you're here protesting my clan.
If you were here.
And then you want to talk to me about disrespect.
If you were
Shut
here,
your mouth.
If you were here.
Shut the up.
I'm reading about the tribe of the native.
You think this is a joke?
You're drunk. Calm down.
Drunk?
You're about to division. You're drunk.
I don't give a I'm a gangster.
Okay. Okay.
And you're here talking about naval, tribal things?
You see this? This is live.
I don't give a
You see this? This is how it is. This is how it is for us when we come out here. Hey, this
For you.
reminds
Oh,
this
wait.
This is reminds me
For you?
of Victoria and Dundas.
Oh, for you, right? You're a black man. You're talking
So
about my
what?
people?
But we're brothers. If you are a Gadite, we are actually brothers, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I come to
but
you
you're not
and I
listening.
ask you.
You're
no,
not listening.
Shut up.
No, I don't have to. I'm trying to teach you.
You don't need to shut up.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Get your cock back the hammer and bust your face. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. Yo, bitch ass. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. You know who you talking to? I'm crazy. You don't know me. Now you're leaking. You should have been speaking. Now you're leaking. Bitch ass nigga. Don't ever come up here and disrespect my shit. Now you're all leaking. Get the out of here. Now I took your gun. What are you gonna do? Now I took your gun. You know who I am? Yeah, you see, we're not choir boys here.
Just like it says in the book of Psalms, the angel of Yahuwah encampeth around them that fear Yahuwah. Because our people are turning to the Most High, even though it's not pure yet, it's still an action. It's still better than what most of our people are doing. Right? Am I right or wrong? What the camps are doing is still better than what 90% of our people are doing, right? So y'all still love them, at least above how much he loves the rest of our people. And his attention is still on all of them. Us Torah only, New Testament, because they still putting in work to help the people wake up to who they truly are.
If you like to build your ruach or your spirit, you must like to build your health as well. Check out our website, J&R Eden Herbs, for all your holistic needs. We have over 100 quality products that include supplements, teas, soaps, incenses, tonics, and more at very affordable prices. Click our link in the description to heal yourself today.
And guess what? They also teaching the law, which is also very important. Scripture says, the angel of Yahuwah encampeth around. Let me tell you something. You're not going to defeat a Hebrew Israelite. I want everybody to understand this. Hebrew Israelites are the most powerful group of blacks in America and in the world. I want every military to understand this. I want every political person to understand this. I want every single pink person, every single Chinese, Asian, Arab. I want everybody to understand. Israelites, people who know that they're Israelites and keep the commandments, are the most powerful, single most powerful group of blacks the world has ever seen as of recently. You understand? If you really want to be honest, guys, we are the most powerful people in the world. Blacks who know who they are the most single most powerful people out of all people on the face of the planet in the world. We are untouchable. There is no incidents recorded of a Caucasian killing a Hebrew Israelite. It has not happened. I want you to understand that. Again, they are in the same spot every Saturday, speaking the same offensive rhetoric every Saturday, making pink people cry, tears out of their mouth, out of their nose, out of their eyes, faces bloodshot red, angry at these people, yet still no bullets hit their body. You just saw a man get a gun to his face, yet still was able to defeat the person who put a gun to his face. Let me just say, you only see stuff like that successfully in movies, guys. But this happened in real life. Okay? Real life. Copper-colored people who know that they are the children of Yasara'alim are the most powerful people in the world. You cannot put a bullet in us if you try. The Most High is not going to let it happen. And if it did happen, you got a case where Hebrew Israelite is secretly wicked or something. He might be doing some crazy stuff in his life. It's not gonna happen if you serve the Most High. If you are righteous and you serve the Most High, Yahuwah, his angels are around you, protecting you. And I'm gonna give my testimony. I never gave my testimony on my channel about how my life was saved so miraculously 3 times. But first, let me read this scripture. Exodus 23 verse 20. Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way and to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Beware of him and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy to thy enemies and an adversary to thy adversaries. If you do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy to your enemies and an adversary to your adversaries. So what does that mean? Y'all not gonna let nothing happen to you. Your enemies are his enemies. He's gonna protect you. He's gonna go before you in battle. He's gonna defend you. He's gonna make sure that nothing happens to you. Scripture says, touch not my anointed. Scripture says we are the apple of his eye. If you go into Hebrew and see what the apple of the eye means, that's the pupil of the eye, right? So what does Yahuwah mean when he says that we are the apple of his eye? If somebody harms us, that's like somebody harming y'all's own eye. Somebody trying to blind the Most High. And y'all told us eye for eye, right? So y'all saying essentially, if you harm the children of Israel, you guarantee that your nation of people is going to have harm on them. Guys, the time of our curses, majority of our curses is wearing off, guys. I want y'all to understand that it's flipping on them now, man. It's flipping on them now. We are not oppressed as we used to be. Now all they got is this. They can pass the little laws, but they're not gonna be able to decimate us like they used to. They're not going to be able to set our cities on fire like they used to. They're not going to be able to feed our babies to alligators like they used to. They're not going to be able to set our homes on fire like they used to. They're not going to be able to lynch us in the hundreds like they used to, guys. They don't have that ability anymore. We're going to get to the point where our communities are safer than theirs, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to start to see a reverse. You're going to start to see a reverse, man. And you know it's all because of the Hebrew Israelites. Constantly made fun of, constantly talked about. Nobody likes a Hebrew Israelite. It is what it is, but guess what? We are the most powerful people in the world. Not a single bullet penetrated the Hebrew Israelite from a European, ever. It just don't happen, man. Scripture say no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And let me tell you how I know this from my personal experience. Let me tell you how y'all saved my life 3 times. So the first time, guys, my wife was in labor, fam, in labor. She was having contractions in the middle of the night. Well, 3 o'clock in the morning, fam. We rushed to the hospital. The hospital is in Galveston. The road to get to Galveston is dark. Ain't no street lights. I want y'all to understand this. There was a man in the road. He had a truck and he had a trailer like this. The road go like this. You driving like that. He had a truck and a trailer horizontal on the road, stuck just like this. His excuse was he ran out of gas. I guess he was turning around. He was in the middle of turning around. And he ran out of gas right there. And he got stuck right there. He didn't have no lights, nothing. It was literally impossible to see this. So we driving full speed, trying to get my wife to the hospital. Full speed. hit the side of them, T-bone them. Guys, the ocean is right here. You know that part when you driving to Galveston, Bolivar Peninsula? Yeah, that's where it was at, Bolivar Peninsula. Ocean is right here, fam. We hit them, we go. I tell you, 4 feet from the ocean, man. 4 feet from the ocean. And this wasn't like beach. This was rocks, a cliff, ocean. Now let me tell y'all this. I had glass in my eye. I had glass in my hand. My wife's belly was touching the dash. Both airbags deployed. Somehow, the airbag did not damage my wife's stomach whatsoever. Both airbags, instead of coming out and hitting us, they went up. I swear on everything I love. The windshield, man. The police asked me, did I hit my head on the windshield? Because the windshield where I was sitting was smashed from the inside. So they was like, how did you hit your head? I said, no, I didn't have nothing on my head. My head wasn't bleeding. It wasn't hurting. I had a little glass in my eye, but that was from the window next to me. It was a small little piece, and I got it out. It wasn't that serious. But see, my forehead was perfectly fine. I didn't have no head injury. I didn't hit my head on that glass. So how did I have broken glass in a circle shape in front of me during the car accident? Because the airbag, instead of deploying out and hitting me, it went like this and went out towards the windshield, which is a scientific impossibility. But see, this is the part I haven't told you yet. When it happened, I swear on every single thing I love, on my soul, fam. As long as the Lord lives, fam, I'm not lying. When this happened, this was 4 years ago. I still haven't talked about it on my YouTube channel. When this happened, I saw a handprint on the airbag that was not my handprint, pushing it up. And this was only a split second. And I seen it in that split second. I seen it on my airbag. I'm pretty sure it was on my wife's airbag too, because like I said, somehow her belly was literally touching where the airbag was going to come out of. And it literally did absolutely no damage to my daughter. My daughter was born healthy. No head injury, no brain injury, no internal organ injury, no broken bones, no mental issues, nothing. She's just a perfectly normal 4-year-old right now. Everybody was so surprised that we walked out of that thing unscathed. They thought we would be dead. It was so bad. There was two people who were standing outside the truck because they knew they were going to eventually get hit because it was just parked right there. They were standing on the side of the road, I guess, waiting for it to get hit. I don't know if they called police. No, they did not call the police. They were standing there. They were just being stupid. They were drunk. One guy fled the scene. He ran away into the Galveston grasslands. If you know anything about Bolivar Peninsula, it's like beach, and then there's road. It's like the ocean right here, and then there's the road. Then there's all this grass that there's nothing in it, just grass, like tall bushes and stuff. He ran into that stuff in the pitch black to get away from the scene because he thought there was gonna be dead bodies. He didn't know what to expect. He fled the scene. He thought he just killed some people. I got out and I was like, my baby, I'm gonna kill you. I thought my daughter was gone, but she wasn't. All praise to the Most High. That was the first incident. Second incident, I'm working on my car. I jacked the car up. I jack the car up. I get underneath the car. I'm looking underneath the car. I don't remember what the problem with the car was. My daughter was a newborn. I'm under the car looking up, looking flashlight, trying to see something up with the car. I don't see nothing. I get from under the car. Tell me why as soon as I get from underneath the car, the jack gives out, collapses, and the car slammed right down. If I was under there a few more seconds, I would not be making this video right now. Third example, guys. Third example. Y'all not even gonna believe this one. Y'all not even gonna believe this one. And it's all have to do with cars, okay? It all have to do with cars. It's generally, when you're dealing with cars, it's actually the most dangerous thing you can do on a day-to-day basis, believe it or not. The most dangerous thing you can do is even be in the proximity of a vehicle. Now, I'm driving. This is when I first learned how to drive, guys. But when I first learned how to drive, guys, yo, I was horrible. Absolutely. I learned everything that I learned from driving, that I mastered, man, came from my mistakes, man. For real. Now, I made the craziest mistake on the road, and my brain could never process what happened, because it was like, wait, what just happened? I should have died this day, seriously. So you got a street in my city. One lane go this way. You got to turn the lane, and then the other lane go this way. It's very busy. You got stores on this side, stores on this side. I'm at this store, but I want to get to this store. You know, they got this lane going this way, this lane going that way. Turn the lane in the middle. I wait till no cars on this side come. I sit in the turn lane. I don't know why I did this, but I prematurely drove into the, store, even though there were cars coming still. Now you say that's stupid. Why would you do that? I was pretty stupid back then. I ain't gonna lie. But I served y'all at that time, so that's the thing. So tell me why. Huge red truck. I'll never forget it. Probably a Ford F-150. He close as heck. I drive over. I don't hear a horn blow or nothing. I look a split second. He right there. I'm driving. I'm in the parking lot. He gone. Guys, I'm telling you. Y'all not gonna believe what I'm telling you, but this is actual truth. This man, I know I'm gonna sound crazy when I say this. This man in his truck essentially drove through my car, through my vehicle. He passed through it like a ghost, man. Y'all did not allow any, you know how they say, scientists say atoms can pass through each other given the perfect scenario, right? They say like everything is mostly empty space, right? So atoms are mostly made out of empty space. It's possible that atoms can align in a way that something can pass through something, but that would probably be the most rarest thing to ever happen, right? Guys, I'm telling you that stuff happened in that situation. You guys are gonna say, whoa, no, you tripping, you tweaking. I'm telling you guys. I looked to my right, he was right there. I looked to my left, he was right there. He passed through my stuff. He was probably confused as hell too. He was like, whoa, didn't I just hit somebody? I guarantee you, he was just as confused as me. Guys, this stuff is no game. If you serve Yah, you need to keep serving Yah. Do not turn away from him. I guarantee you, your life is in the ultimate protection right now. Yah's not going to let anything bad. He's not going to let your life get taken by anybody or anything. As long as you continue to serve Yah with all your heart, soul, and might. He ain't going to let nobody stab you, shoot you, hit you with a car. He ain't gonna let you die, fam. You still probably gonna get in car accidents. but you're gonna walk out of the mugs. Even if you don't walk out, you might be paralyzed. Let me tell you another story, right? My Ak, Prince David, that's his real name. His first name is Prince. His last name is David. He was named after a family member, a relative of his. He makes some of the songs that I put in my videos. You know, the harp music? Guys, Prince David had an illness. They did surgery on Prince David. They did surgical mistakes on Prince David to the point where Prince David was paralyzed. Paralyzed from the waist down, could not walk. Most people, when they get like that, they stay like that for the rest of their life. I guess he had a back injury and they were doing surgery on his back, and they must have cut the cord, cut the nerve, the spinal cord down there. And guys, that's no accident. That's not something you just accidentally do. When you do surgery, you can clearly see the nerve. To cut the nerve is crazy, guys. I just want you to understand that. This man, Prince David, literally called on the Most High. And in 1 month, I don't remember, was it 1 month or 3 months? But it was like between 1 and 3 months, I swear, this man gets up, starts walking. He calls on the name of Yahuwah. Gets up, starts walking, guys, in 3 months or 1 month, one of them. Both are just unimaginably remarkable. So that means his nerve would have had to reattach. That's not something that just happens that quick. That's not something your body needs to get enough stem cells to be able to do something like that. For a nerve to be cut and then just reattach, guys, in 1 to 3 months, if you Google it, it's going to say that's impossible. If you Google it, it's going to say it's impossible. But it happened. So guys, if you serve Yahuwah, man, don't ever stop doing that. That's the greatest investment you can possibly make, period. Don't ever leave the truth. Don't ever stop keeping the commandments. Don't buy into the bull that a lot of these people going to tell you that the Bible's a fairy tale, Yah is a fairy tale, or Yah is evil or anything else. Guys, I'm telling you, the Most High is good as long as you are good. And the Most High is bad if you're bad. He evil if you evil. He righteous if you righteous. He good if you good. He loving if you loving. He hateful if you hateful. You understand? It is how it is. So with that being said, hope this video taught y'all something.